Hey guys, what's up? Will here. Today I just want to do a quick review of the golf hitting net that I use. It's the GoSports 10 foot by 7 foot practice hitting net. GoSports did not give this to me. I'm not making any money off this. This is just the net that I use. Really convenient when you get off of work and you come home and just set it up. I'm going to set it up in real time so you guys can see how easy it is. And then we'll test it out. We'll hit some 5-iron shots into it, warm up, and hit some driver shots. This is something like if you're looking to set up a simulator at home, in your garage, in your basement, your backyard, something you might be considering. So let's get right to it. I bought this net on Amazon for like 80 bucks to set up in the backyard here. It comes in a pretty decent carry bag. It's a canvas on the outside and it's lined with some kind of vinyl or something on the inside, which is going to make it more weather resistant or water resistant. I want to show you the net here up close. So if you look in the corners where it comes together, it's braided together. I don't know if you spend any time in a batting cage or not, but sometimes they're like knotted to tie the netting together. And I'm no scientist or anything, but I feel like this being braided together would reduce the friction, because when you're in the batting cage you can hear the ball like swiping across those knots. So it might add to the longevity of this net. I'm gonna set it up real quick. I'm gonna toss the net over there. First, you're going to grab these curved pieces. These are your corner on your base. And you're going to want to set them about 10 feet apart. Up next, the back of the base are these 3 pieces. And they have these little silver buttons that you just press in with your thumb. And then they slide into the hole. That. And pop that one in. Then they just go on the corner pieces. That. Like that. So I've had this net for a couple months. I've only used it, I don't know, a handful of times, maybe 5. But it seems to work pretty good. Honestly, what I need is like a cage, because if I'm gonna hit the driver in the backyard, I've launched some balls into the neighborhood. I don't even know where they went. But anyway, these are what are gonna hold up the net. That's the top, that silver ring. And these are basically like tent poles. You just slide them in like that. And then they're about, I don't know, they're about thumb width. So these go in these little holders on each side. And once you pop those in, then you're ready to put your net up. On the net, there's these eyelets. The white ones are going to go up on the rings at the top. And then there's black ones, which are color-coded base. They go on the base. So you want to make sure, this is another thing I want to show you actually. You want to make sure that this strap is on the outside, because it's going to go around the tent pole part. This is probably the cheapest part of the net, the part that might fail first, I think. But if it does rip or break, I think you could probably just take a carabiner or something and use it to tie it to your tent pole. So I'm going to throw this up real quick. Take the white loop, put it on the top, there, and the black loop goes on the base, and then you take the Velcro strap and you put that around the tent pole. That's pretty much it. It's really simple to set up, so you don't even You don't have to have a lot of time. If you want to hit some balls after work or something, there you go. All set up. That's how easy it is. Some of the other things it comes with here. Came with a target. I don't think I'll probably ever use that, but it also comes with instructions, pretty decent, pictures, make it super easy. It's really easy to set up, but now you know how to do it, so you don't even need those. And then tent spikes, in case it gets windy. So I don't use those really, it doesn't get that windy here, but if you're not moving around a lot, you might want to use these. One thing you're going to want to do if you do have a Rapsodo launch monitor, or you are setting this up for a simulator type situation, you need to have 6 to 8 feet for the Rapsodo behind the ball, and then you need to have 8 feet of flight for the ball to get recorded so you can get that data. You're also going to want to have room behind the net, and I'll put the camera back there to show you how far out the net flexes. So if it's up against your drywall in your basement or your garage door, you'll know just how many feet you're going to need. So one of the nice things about this net is the ball returns right back to you. I did have to build up my yard a little bit here to make this nice and level, so it kind of stops it. But it kicks it right back to you. Those did pretty well. That was hit harder. There we go. 305 carry. It's not too bad. Let's see how it does with a yellow ball. That felt good. 181. So as you can see, this net, I mean, it's stopping it. Those are 181 mile-an-hour ball speeds. So, I mean, if you're hitting it harder than that, good for you. But it seems to be holding up pretty well. One thing I would suggest when you're using or picking your balls for hitting into this net, don't use balls that are all roughed up. Try to use nice new balls, because then they're smoother and they're not gonna shred your net with the rotation. Ah, 323 carry. I'll take that. All right, real quick here, I'm gonna get the view behind the net so you can get an idea of how far out this thing's flexing when the ball's getting hit into it. That didn't pick up. Oh, it did. 191. So that's it. That's the GoSports 10 foot by 7 foot practice hitting net. That's what I use. GoSports did not give it to me. I bought it for 80 bucks off Amazon. I'll put the link down below. If something you're interested in, setting up a simulator in your backyard or just a practice hitting area in your house or whatever, check it out. And until next time, just keep swinging as hard as you can.
I